Hey JM, I'm Private First Class Reed Miller. I joined the U.S. National Guard fall of my senior year. I went to U.S. The Army National Guard training every month until I graduated in 2011. From there I went to 10 weeks of basic training with Casey Giordano. Him and I had a really good time doing push-ups, running, and sit-ups. That's just about all we did. From there I graduated from basic training in August, and then I came to the University of North Dakota, where I am pursuing an aviation major and also enrolled in ROTC, which is Officer Candidate School. And then from there, I'm hopefully to become with additional training, to become a Black Hawk pilot. I'm proud to be a U.S. military member, and I thank all of you for supporting the veterans and JM's next Thursday salute veterans program. And now you'll be watching a short segment on veterans' contribution to the United States.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Love Hewitt. I want to talk about some people who need your support. The people I'm talking about live right here. They're part of your community, probably a part of your family. I'm talking about tens of millions of people who gave their sweat and blood and sometimes their lives to serve our country. I'm talking about veterans. And not just the men and women who fought in wars. I'm talking about everyone who served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. What do you think about when you hear the word veteran? Older men in uniform marching in a parade? Well, there's a lot more to it than that. Let me tell you about something that happened to me. Not too long ago, I decided to visit some of our newest veterans who were wounded in the war in Iraq. I wanted to hear their stories and see what it was like for them to rebuild their lives after being wounded. And they just amazed me. What they'd been through, their grit and determination to get their life together after being hurt. And the people who were helping them recover, amazing people. It was really inspiring, but the thing that got to me was how young they were. They were just a few years older than you, and many of them were my age. It really got me thinking about why they served and what we can learn from them. And not just them, but from all the vets who served over the years since we became a nation. Do you know anyone who is a veteran? Well, my grandfather was, and there may be vets in your family or in your friends' families. Millions of Americans serve our country in the armed forces. On Veterans Day, we're supposed to honor veterans. Veterans serve to protect the things we take for granted, like being able to talk about what we believe in and listen to music we like, or being able to travel wherever we want without being afraid. In America, thanks in large part to our military men and women, we have freedom and opportunities that many other countries don't have. So I'm glad they're here, ready to fight for our nation and protect us. And I'm glad for all those who came before them and all those who will follow. Now, another thing I learned about talking to veterans is sacrifice. The kind of sacrifices they made to stand up for America. Lots of people who served in Iraq left families behind to wait for their safe return. Others left behind girlfriends or boyfriends or a good job. And they certainly left behind all the fun stuff we like to do. Veterans all the way back to the war that made us a nation have made great sacrifices, sometimes even giving up their lives. Why? Because they believe in something bigger than themselves. More important, they believe in keeping us safe and free from harm and in protecting our way of life and all of the freedom that we have here. I believe that's why we're honoring veterans now, to say thank you. Thank you for all that you've done.
Hi, I'm Robin Miller, Reed's sister. When Reed joined the Army National Guard, I was very nervous, but still very proud of him. He had been wanting to do it for so many years. Over the past year, I've learned a lot about the Army National Guard and what Reed and so many men and women are doing for our country. John Marshall was opened in 1958. Since then, over 500 JM grads have enlisted in various branches of the military. This is more than any other school in southern Minnesota. On Thursday, we're going to have a special assembly program honoring veterans. There are 15 students, all of military connections, who have been working this summer and fall on the program. We are sure everyone, staff and students, will get a lot out of it.